It's that time of the year again, CCHL fans. Bogart Cup action, Carleton Place Canadians, Ottawa Junior Senators, the two best teams in the league from start to finish, meeting up in the league final, as is so often the case in this league. Quick look at our series outlook. It's the best offensive team in the league in Carleton Place, who scored 247 goals during the regular season, versus the best defensive team in the league, and that's Martin Dagenet's Ottawa Junior Senators, who allowed just 153 goals against during the regular season. Now, a storyline to follow: Carleton Place's league best power play, which fired at a 22% conversion rate during the regular season, has been held to just an 8% firing rate thus far in the postseason. Expect them to break out at some point in this series. Now, the main man that's going to try and shut that down is, between the pipes for OJS, Ian Andriano. Andriano is quite simply a game breaker. .941 save percentage and a 1.86 goals against average this postseason for the Junior Senators. Opposing him is a pretty good goaltender in his own right, a guy that's garnered a little bit of NHL interest. Colton Point is equally as good as Andriano. His numbers, in fact, in the postseason are even better. A 1.17 goals against average and a .955 save percentage. Segueing now into our key players for the series for Carleton Place. Two pretty obvious choices. Bryce Van Horn, 70 points during the regular season and a team-high 5 goals in the playoffs for the American forward. Captain Jordan Larson is another player that has had consistent success wherever he's gone in this league, and if CP is to break the slump on the man advantage, expect Larson to be a catalyst. 18 regular season power play points, just 1 power play point in the postseason thus far for Jordan Larson. It'll be the veteran captain to turn it around if it's anybody on that Canadians team. Moving on to Ottawa, Jody Sullivan has turned into one of the best players in the league after being acquired from Nepean for virtually nothing earlier this season. He's got 6 goals, 10 assists, and a team-high 16 and league-high 16 points through the postseason thus far. Ian Andriano will have to be Ian Andriano between the pipes for the duration of the series. No slip-ups if Ottawa is going to have a chance to take this series. Quick look at how the two teams got here. Carleton Place with an 8-1 record in the postseason. They knocked off arch rivals Pembroke 4-1 in round 1 in the 1-versus-8 series before moving into a semifinal matchup with the Brockville Braves that I think a lot of people expected to be closer than it eventually turned out to be. It was a 4-0 sweep for Jason Clark's CP Canadians team in that semifinal. During the regular season, CP lost just 5 times in regulation on home ice, 24-5-2 at home during the regular season. And they do, of course, have home ice in this Bogart Cup final. Moving on to the Ottawa Junior Senators, 8-3 in the postseason. They also won their first-round matchup in 5, beating the Kemptville 73s 4-1, including a massive Game 1 blowout there. I believe it was 12-1 final. Hawkesbury then met them in the semifinal, and they were able to dump Rick Dorval's Hawks team 4-2 in a series that was very close and left a lot of pundits wondering what might have been had Cole Skinner been 100% healthy for that one. 18-9-4 away from home during the regular seasons were the Junior Senators. They're going to have to find a way to win in Carleton Place. Heading now into the prediction, Carleton Place might be a bit rusty from not having played a competitive game in 13 days. That's right, they'll have gone almost 2 weeks since knocking off the Brockville Braves. Between that and Game 1 of the Bogart Cup final, if OJS can jump on them early in the series, maybe steal Game 1 on the road, then this could be an entertaining series. If Carleton Place's offense, specifically its power play, gets going, then Martin Dagenet's troops could be under siege and in trouble early in this series. Ottawa's D-core is going to be tested this series in a way it hasn't been throughout the first 2 rounds. The Canadians are big, physical, and loaded up for another run at the RBC Cup. Ottawa will look to cut that run short starting Tuesday in CP in Game 1. For the House Edge Sports Network and the CCHL Network, I'm Carlos Verde. Enjoy the April hockey, everybody.